almost every day that I play, I'm on Reddit looking at the Black Ops 4 Reddit to see if there was any patches or any patch notes, especially if I get on and I download a new patch, a new update. I'll go on Reddit and try to look through those patch notes and see what's going on. And I know a lot of the guys that I play with don't necessarily do that, and I find myself like reading those patch notes and explaining to them what they did over the game. So I figured it might be cool to just start making videos every time there's a patch that's released, and like explain to you guys what they've done, what they've changed, what they've added, all that stuff in a video format. Make it easier to watch, and quick video, just go over the patch. So with this being the first week of Black Ops 4, they've had a lot of patches. Like there's been a couple fixes. I think the 13th, the 14th, the 15th all had little updates, and then now the 17th just had another update. So looking through all those, obviously there are minor things here and there, so I kind of grouped all those together. They did say in their most recent patch notes that throughout the year, like probably every other week, coming out of the first week, and then it'll get less and less updates as we go into the year. But right now there's been like one almost every single day. So hopefully I can make these videos like whenever there's a new update that comes out, something worth mentioning. And for this first week, obviously they're looking at all the data, looking at everything from the game and the feedback from players and all that. And the biggest thing right now is the ICR. Everybody wants to know when the ICR is going to get nerfed. But they did mention that in their patch notes that they take weapon tuning very seriously, so that's something they want a little bit more data on before they decide to roll out a fix like that. So for this past update, what they've done this week so far, as of the 18th when this video will go live, general stability improvements across everything. That'll be pretty basic. That you'll expect that from almost every single patch. They'll do something to try to improve the general stability of the game. One thing they did do is they increased the blackout player limit to 100 players for duos and 88 players for squads. I don't actually know what it is in solos right now, but that was noted. 100 player duos, 88 player squads, and they're looking to increase that number as we go. TDM was actually moved to a 6v6 format, so if any of you guys have played in the past couple days, I think this was done Tuesday or Wednesday. So TDM is now 6v6. That's really the only game mode right now that is not 5v5. One of the things they really wanted to stress this year with the game is to move everything casual to a 5v5 format, to reflect competitive as much as they can. They wanted what you play, what casual players play, to be what they see in a competitive match. So that's really, TDM is now one of the only game modes that is 6v6. Audio fixes. They did do some audio fixes, and they'll continue to work on audio improvements. Some of the audio has been a little bit weird, not working as it's supposed to. Sometimes you'll hear things different places that might throw you off. That's happened to me a couple times in GBs. So they're working on that. More with Blackout. Apparently, I haven't noticed this, but I don't know if you guys might have. Blackout vehicle behavior and death stashes, so like people freezing when they go to loot a death stash. There's been issues with that, and then something with the vehicle behavior not acting as it should. So they know that is an issue, and they're looking into it. They've pushed out a little fix on it, and they're going to be pushing out more later on. One thing that a lot of people have noticed is the disappearing red dot or disappearing optics at random times in the match. They do know about that. They're looking into it. They're trying to fix that as well. So one thing that I kind of wanted to do as I go through these patch notes is kind of break it up into more public, more casual, normal gaming, and then go into the competitive, because there's major fixes for both of those areas. Sorry, that's my phone going off. But there are major fixes for those areas. So that's most of the general stuff that they've done. For the competitive side, one of the biggest problems that we've had so far is in any competitive custom game, search and destroy rounds go up to a maximum of 7. So it can be 5-2, it could be 4-3, whatever it is. The game will end no matter what, because it can't go past 7 rounds. They did fix that. They fixed that, so now you can play a full 11-round game. and it won't bug out after 7 rounds. However, I had 2 GBs that this happened to just last night, where the team hosting did not switch the unlimited, because the round limit now goes up to 9. So you can set the round limit at 9, but you can also set it to unlimited. That's what you need to do for competitive. It needs to be unlimited with a max round or score limit of 6. So score limit 6, round limit unlimited, which will then get you to 11 instead of the 9 max that they have now. So make sure you note that if you're playing GBs and you're hosting, to do that. So they did fix that. 7 round limit bug is not active anymore. And that's really the only thing for competitive so far that they've done. They mentioned that about the ICR. They mentioned about weapons. They said that's something they take very seriously, to expect a patch coming up in the future to tune a lot of the weapons. But that's something they take very seriously, and they're not going to do that without getting a lot of data. So that's it really for now as of the 18th. October 18th, and as more patches come out, I'll be able to make more videos like this and just go over the patch notes and make it easy for you guys to understand what's going on, what they're doing with the game. So thanks for watching. Subscribe for more when more patches come out. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Turn on notifications. See you guys.